Guys, this is another video from Randy from the Techbook Geeks, and today I'm going to show you how to get emulators and ROMs onto your hacked PSP. Alright, first off, you're going to need ROMs and then you're going to need download emulators. You can get ROMs from Google. I will give you a link to some of the ROMs I have, and I'll give you a link to all the emulators I have. There are more emulators out there. These are just the main ones that are used. And these ROMs I just randomly chose because they were just right there. Alright, so you're going to need the hacked firmware, PSP. Mine's 5.0 and 33-4, and you're going to need to connect it to the computer, and go to PSP, and then go to Game, and this is where you will drag your emulators. I already have my emulators on here, but here's a list of all the emulators I have: Daedalus, Nestor J, SNES, and UOGPSP. It's basically Game Boy Advance emulator. All you do is drag the folder into game folder in PSP. That's all you do. So you just highlight them all and then drag and drop into there. Each individual folder is its own separate emulator. Alright, so like Daedalus is for Nintendo 64 games, Nestor J is for NES games, SNES is for Super Nintendo games, and the UOGP SP is for Game Boy Advance games. Alright, so for Daedalus, all you do is double click Daedalus, and then you go into the ROMs folder. This is where you'll put all your ROMs. Like here I have Rampage, Legend of Zelda, Tom Clancy Turok, and you just put them in here, and then it'll allow you to load them onto your PSP. Alright, then go back, and then Nestor J, it's very similar, except for double click Nestor J, and then you go into State, the State folder, and this is where you will place your ROMs. And then go back, then Super Nintendo, you will go in here, and then you click ROMs folder, and then you put your ROMs in there. They have to be in the correct emulator folder, otherwise they will not play. This is something you need to realize. Alright, so make sure that it's actually a ROM file, because they will have different extensions. Like, I think it's, yeah. The Nintendo emulator, it will have a .NES extension. And then, for, Nintendo 64, the ROMs will have a .Z64 extension to them. And then, Super Nintendo, it will be .SMC for the Super Nintendo extension, and I don't remember what the Game Boy Advance extension is, because I don't have any Game Boy Advance ROMs. Alright, so now, after you do all that, you put them all in the PSP game folder. You can just go back out of the USB connection. Make sure they have time to load, and you download them directly to that folder, and then you go over to Game, and then you scroll down to Memory Stick, and this is where your emulators will be: Daedalus, GPSP, the Game Boy Advance emulator, and then Nestor J and Super Nintendo. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're just going to press X on the emulator for Daedalus. Alright, here's a list of all your ROMs. This is the list, and you can scroll down and choose which one you want. Some of the different emulators have like the circle button as the select button, and some have the X button as the select button. It really depends on the emulator that you're using. Like this one, it's the X button, I believe. Alright, so I guess we're gonna go to Rampage, I guess, and then you do start emulation, and it will actually start. It may take a little bit time to load, but it will load. Alright, see, it took a little bit of time to load. Alright. Alright, I'm not going to actually play, but I'm just showing you that it's actually working. See, it's actually working. I'm actually playing. Alright, I'm going to go exit out of this. All the emulators are different in some of the settings that they have because they were made by different people. But that's pretty much it. You can search through ROMs through Google. If you need help finding a ROM, I will help you. But of course, try to do it on your own because it takes out of time out of my day. But this has been another video from Randy from the Tech Book Geeks, and if you like my video, please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.